spent time in Lyari during the gang wars, and so I had a maid at that time who was from Lyari, and every now and then she would come and she would give these horror stories about ye hua, and I'm like, oh my god, this is like a completely different world. It's Maximum City, that book about Bombay, looked
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
walk
yeah.
in the park
Yeah.
compared, what's
Absolutely,
happening.
yeah.
So, what was your experience there, and like, what has it been resolved? Is it better? Or is it still more of the
So
same?
Lyari is a good sort of lead in because Lyari was a very good, I would say, laboratory for this sort of thing, right? When I was there, this is now like 20 years ago, so it's ancient history. But at that time, fundamentally, there was a severe mistrust of the police because the perception amongst the people was that the police was mixed up with the gangsters, right? So the people, the local people, did not want to have anything to do with the police. The police, bichare, for their part, were kind of squeezed because they were having to police this very tough area. They were kind of going out every day and every night, literally taking their lives in their own hands, putting themselves at risk against these very well armed gangsters, and they had no public sympathy or support either, right? Because someone or the other would say कि जी ये तो फलाने के रहमान डकैत के साथ ये फलाना पुलिस वाला मिला हुआ है या अरशद पप्पू who were the two sort of main gang leaders at the time. And one of the things that we started doing there in Lyari was that it was very clear that in the past, people had done strategies कि देखें आप you can't take on both or however many factions there are at the same time. You have to focus on one and then move systematically. One of the things that we did was no, we will go after all of them at the same time to dispel the impression that the police was in the pocket of any one faction.